Hello, good influencers. It's a joy and a privilege to have you join me here today. I'm Pastor Celeste Nicholas of Wisdom Church of Manila, and this is Coffee Talk with Pastor Celeste. We talk about kingdom principles from the Bible that enable you to live God's abundant life. So today's topic is choosing life. And for today's topic, I want to start with Deuteronomy 30, verse 19, as our Bible verse. It says, I have set before you life and death, blessing and cursing. Therefore, choose life that both you and your descendants may live. Choose life. This is a very interesting topic. And so, with me here today is our executive administrator of Wisdom Church of Manila, my sister here, Tanya Navarro. How are you?
I'm good, Pas.
Are
Thank you.
you excited today?
Yes, Pas. Thank
Ang
you for
ganda
the
ng topic
invitation.
natin.
Yes.
Okay, so you know what? We are going to start na, right? And we talk about choosing life. And kanina we're having this conversation about what is choosing life? What does it really mean to choose life? And how do we apply it in our daily lives? So you can start, Sis Tans. Ano yung mga thoughts mo na sinishare mo sa akin kanina?
Okay, Pas. Choosing life for me
Yes.
is first and foremost separating what is from yourself and what is from the Lord. Like, di ba, Pas, I've learned in her church na we are spirit, soul, and body. Yung soul is my heart, my mind, my will, and emotions. So I needed first and foremost to separate what's happening there. And secondly, ano yung kay God.
So it's understanding ano yung galing sa'yo lang from your own flesh and from the Lord. Okay, so that's the first point number one. And let me read Romans 8:13, which is connected to what you said. It says, "For if you live according to the flesh, you will die. But if by the Spirit you put to death the deeds of the body, you will live." So ang sinasabi dito sa Bible verse, we need to choose, as you are saying, choose the Spirit. Live by the Spirit. Anong ibig sabihin nun? How does it look like? 'Di ba? In practical way, parang napakalalim naman nito.
Naku, Pas, meron akong isang kwento tungkol dyan.
Ayan, ikwento mo sa kanila.
Kukwento ko sa inyo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
My husband and I, medyo meron kaming friction nung time na yon. And we were on this kind of retreat. And then, nag-separate yung mga ladies and nag-separate yung mga men. So,
I think I remember this retreat.
oo, Pas.
Oh,
Naalala
sige.
mo yun talaga.
Oo.
Naalala mo yun?
Oo. Sige,
Oo.
tuloy mo yan.
Oo. So, nagsama-sama kaming mga ladies. Tapos, I thought this was an opportunity for me to share my emotions. Yes, I will share my emotions to my ladies friends.
Oh,
And
kasi
sabi ko sa
usually ganyan ang nangyayari, 'di ba? When ladies gather together, ayan na,
Ayan
right?
na, oo.
Pwede na maglabas ng sama ng
Oo,
loob, 'di
ganun,
ba?
Pas.
Mag-vent out.
Oo, nag-vent out ako.
Okay.
So, sabi ko, kasi yung asawa ko, ayaw mag-drive. Driving lessons na, Pas. Nag-declare na ako na mag-ano siya. I'm always, speaking, encouragement sa kanya, ganyan-ganyan. Sabi ko, Pas, anong mali? Anong mali? Anong hindi ko pa nagagawa?
Wala pa ring breakthrough.
Oo, wala pa ring breakthrough. Ayaw pa
Okay.
rin niya mag-drive. Ganyan-ganyan. Sabi ko, kailangan na nga bang ipag-pray over ng church? Ganyan. So, I was sharing my heart out to these ladies. And alam nyo,
Oo. Wait, so,
ano, Pas?
ano yung ina-expect mo na dapat maging reaction namin nung narinig namin yun?
Oo, in-expect ko, oo nga sis.
Oo.
Ano ka ba,
Sino
sis?
ba yung asawa
Oo
mo?
nga,
Ba't
halika,
ganyan?
awayin natin.
Oo,
Awayin
gano'n, no?
natin.
Di ba? Ganun ang in-expect natin, di ba, ladies? Right? But, what did you
Oo,
get
ay,
from
naku.
us?
Yun.
Sabi napalo ka ba?
Oo, grabe. Sabi ng mga friends ko, sis, baka you need to take it in the spirit realm. Naku, nagpantig yung tenga ko nung narinig ko yun. Kasi,
Ito yun, yung application ng Romans
oo,
8:13.
Yan, na parang, ako pa rin ang may mali. Yun ang mga banat ko.
Yeah, the flesh.
Oo, yun pa rin ang banat ko. Pero, alam mo, Pas, actually, those times na you were speaking life to me, umiiyak ako naalala mo? Umiiyak ako nun kasi sa totoo lang, hindi ko ma-receive yung sinasabi nyo. And it's very hard for me na kumawala doon. Kumawala doon sa parang emotional state ko na, hindi, pakinggan ninyo ako. Ako yung biktima dito.
Ganon, di ba? Victim. How did you get out of that?
Ay, nako, Pas, ang hirap. Kasi actually, even at that time, It's hard for me to choose life.
At that night,
Mm-mm.
yeah, it was, yes. Still, I think naghiwa-hiwalay tayo na you
Oo.
were still kind of,
Oo, masama pa rin loob ko.
yeah. So what did you do? Kasi ito na yung key, di ba?
Mm-mm.
How do we choose life in a particular situation just like
Mhm.
that? Na talagang you're so overwhelmed with emotions.
Mhm.
Mm.
Actually, one of the ladies spoke this word to me na parang, teka lang sis, hindi kayo yung magkaaway. Oo, hindi kayo yung magkaaway.
Yeah.
You have a common enemy. And
Mhm.
then, I heard this group of women speaking life over me. Na kahit hindi
Praying
ko
for you.
naiintindihan, praying for me. Yeah, speaking life to me. And then, sige, okay, natulog ako, ganyan. Tapos, after a few days, I just brought it to the Lord, yung heart ko. Sabi ko, Lord, sige nga, saliksikin mo yung puso ko. Search my heart.
That's good.
Search my heart.
Yeah.
Saan dito talaga yung akin lang, flesh ko, emotion ko, at ano dito yung sayo.
Ito yung sinasabi mo na you need to be able to separate.
Mm-mm.
Ano yung galing sa'yo, ano yung heart ni God, ano yung heart mo.
Mm-mm.
Right? And God showed you.
God showed me. God showed me, Pas, na we are one. My husband and I are one. And then, I was actually driving on the way home nung time na yon. Nag-drive ako, tapos sabi ko, teka lang ha, parang the Lord impressed it in my mind and my heart. Sabi ko, teka lang ha, kung merong Amazing Race dito, familiar ka sa Amazing Race?
I think so, yeah.
Oo, parang may games sila na panay couples or parang parehong babae, parehong lalaki, ganyan. Tapos magi-game sila.
Competition.
May competition. So, whoever gets there first is the winner. Sabi ko, teka lang kung may Amazing Race dito, ako ang magpapanalo kapag driving ang labanan.
Exactly.
Ako ang magpapanalo,
Kasi
hindi
may
asawa
sarili
ko.
kang skill, may sarili rin siyang
Oo,
skill set.
yeah,
Okay.
yes. So, parang appreciate ko yun na parang, teka lang, may skill din ang asawa ko. And I know kung ang labanan ay sa ganitong area at yun ang ang specialty niya.
Strength niya.
Yeah, siya ang magpapanalo sa amin. So,
Exactly.
just that thought, talagang sa akin, nag-light up yung, teka lang, tama na. Tama
Yeah.
na, Tanya, gumising ka. Gumising, pak. Gumising.
And I think you caught the lies
Yes.
of the enemy, right? The lies of the enemy is dapat. Actually, the lies of the world. Maraming dapat.
Yun,
Di ba? Ladies, kung kayo ay nanonood, maraming ang dapat ganito. Ang lalaki dapat ganon. Ang babae dapat ganito,
Ayun.
dapat ganito. Pero hindi eh. Kung ikaw yung mas magaling mag-drive, ikaw yung magdadrive.
Yeah.
And ito yung naging revelation ni God sa'yo.
Oo, Pas.
And you chose life because you chose to listen and
Yeah.
to just lift up your situation to the Lord.
Yes, Pas. After noon, mahal na mahal ko yung asawa ko. Hindi ko, wag ka na mag-drive. Ako na mag-drive. Kaya ko na to.
Thank you,
Upo ka lang
Lord.
dyan.
Okay. O yan,
Yes.
point number 1 yan. So meron pa tayong second point.
Yeah.
Can you share with us what you were sharing kanina?
And then, my second point is make room for God to speak to you in His Word.
Make room for God to speak to you in His Word. Okay, explain that to us. Paano yun i-apply? Practically.
Yeah. In my past life, nung nag-heartbreak ako, I got heartbroken for a long time, since suicidal ako noon. I got so depressed. Gustong-gusto ko yung misery. Gustong-gusto ko mag-build up ng atmosphere ng sadness.
Okay.
Gusto ko nakikinig ng mga bad music, mga breakup music, ganyan. So, that was my past life. Then when I met the Lord, I've been practicing this past. Actually, I want to show you.
Uy, ano yan?
Yeah, ito.
Oo.
This is my anti-loka-loka kit. Yeah.
Okay. Again, anti-loka-loka. Baka maraming kailangan nito. O, sige. Explain to us. Maraming laman po. Explain to us what's inside the kit.
Okay. Inside the kit, meron ako dyan blanket.
Oh, I love.
Yes, Pas. So, pwede kong lakihan yan. No matter how gusto kong humiga, nilalatag ko to sa floor.
Sa floor.
Tapos,
So, parang dyan ka nagko-quiet time.
dito ako nagko-quiet time, Pas.
Meron akong ganyan.
Meron akong ganito,
Oh, di ba
Pas.
shinare ko sa'yo? Pero anyway, siya lang muna. Okay, dyan ka nagko-quiet
Ayan,
time.
Pas. Oo.
Dyan ka
Tapos,
nagpe-pray.
Tapos,
Ano pa?
Syempre, I bring my Bible.
Of course, the Bible is in the
Yes.
bag, the anti-loka-loka kit.
Oo.
Sorry.
And then, I
Ano yan?
have my earbuds, my
Earbuds,
pen,
ang
my journal,
pen,
and
ang
the
journal.
oil.
Ito yung journal.
Yes.
And of course, kailangan mo i-anoint ang sarili mo. Wow.
Ayan.
So yan na, kompleto.
Mm-mm.
Wow. Okay. So, lagi mo yung dala
Actually, sa bahay lang
sa
siya.
bahay.
Oo,
So,
sa
pag
bahay
kailangan mo, you reach out for that.
siya. Mm-mm.
And what do? You
Oo.
just Spend time with the Lord.
Spend time with the Lord.
Yes.
Alam mo, Pas, the Lord is so good. Even in our mess, He shows up. As in, walang palya. Always the Lord speaks to me. And I make room for Him to speak up His word. Whenever I open my Bible, Pas, He speaks to me. And alam mo yung Pas, yung minsan, you want something tangible, something to hold on to. Minsan, ginagamit ko yung pangpunas ng sipon ko, ganyan. Basta, okay, yayakapin ko siya. And then I just invite the presence of the Lord.
Yeah, and we need to understand, the presence of God is all over, right? Kahit saan ka pumunta, nandun ang presence ni God. Naintindihan kita na somehow as well, you need that tangible thing, yung mahahawakan mo. Na pag nandun ka, alam mo na nasa space ka ni God. And that's what you have created in this one. And I also have one, by the way. So anyway, so there you spend your quiet time and you hear, you listen. Okay, and ito yung sinasabi mo na nung nagka-moment ka ulit. Very recent?
Yes, Pas. Actually, kahapon lang yun.
Kahapon lang
Kahapon
pala.
lang po,
Okay,
as
sige.
in, kahapon
Okay.
lang.
Nagka-moment ka.
Yeah, Pas. Ang hirap kasi explain, no? Pero ganito yun. I lost my baby last year.
Yes.
And I've been to a familiar road. Sobrang naalala ko yung pain of the past. Ganyan. So I was just driving and then crying. And then, hindi ako makaget over, Pas. Ang hirap ko mawala ulit. So, yun, I did this. I sat with the Lord. I allowed Him to speak His word for me.
To comfort you, to minister to you.
Pas, grabe. Pagkabukas ko ng Bible, ang una kong nabasa, for your child is destined to bring God great delight.
Wow.
Grabe.
Share with us, I think it's in Luke chapter 1.
Yes,
right?
Luke chapter 1.
Let me just give you the Bible verses. Pero ang ginawa ni Sis Tanya is pinersonalize niya itong Bible verses. Luke 1, verse 30 and then 36 to 45. So tell us, ano yung message sa'yo personally ni God through these Bible verses?
Actually, Pas, yun yung third point ko. Is to speak to your soul, to speak to yourself, to prophesy to yourself.
To yourself.
Yes, and it's like imagining, yung imaginative contemplation ng word. Dinevour ko talaga kahit na naglalaban yung soul ko na hindi, mag-emote ka, may right ka, parang ganyan.
Yeah. And you know what? It's so good because you know the difference. And my brothers and sisters, iba po kasi yung you read the Bible verse, right? And then you meditate on it. That's one step. And there's another step to that. If you want to really like amplify the promise of God in your life is to speak it out of your mouth. Ito po yung sinasabi ni Sis Tanya na you have to speak the word out of your mouth. And what you did is you personalize it to your situation. Tama ba?
Yes, Pas.
Is it okay if you share with us ano yung message ni God sa'yo?
Sige, Pas.
Yeah.
Actually, nung after receiving it from the Lord, sinulat ko siya. Sinulat ko siya and then I put my name, I placed my name there. Sabi doon, I decreed and I declared over myself, do not yield to your fear, Tanya. Alam mo yun, Pas, yung minsan pag nagsispeak ka, minsan gusto mo marinig yung sarili mo na-encourage yung sarili mo.
You're talking to yourself.
I pat myself in the back.
Yeah.
And then sabi ko, do not yield to your fear, Tanya, for the Lord has found delight in you and has chosen to surprise you with a wonderful gift. I received that. Sabi niya, the barren one is now in her 6th month. This is Elizabeth.
Yeah.
Not one promise from God is empty of power, for nothing is impossible with God. Tapos sabi ni Mary, this is amazing. I will be a mother for the Lord. As His servant, I accept whatever He has for me. May everything you told me come to pass. Grabe yun, Pas.
So good.
Diba?
Oo.
Kasi
parang ulit yung promise sa'yo.
Oo. Yeah. Kasi I was ready to, death na yung mga pumapasok sa isip ko. Pero it's just so good that the word of the Lord is so alive and active. And I needed to hear it.
Yes.
Me decreeing it, saying it
That's
out
part
loud.
of, again, choosing life.
Tapos sabi, Elizabeth was filled to overflowing with the Holy Spirit, and with a loud voice, she prophesied with power. And then I personalized it again, Pas.
Oh, sabi.
Tanya, you are a woman given the highest favor and
Mm.
privilege above all others. For your child is destined to bring God great delight. Great favor is upon you, for you have believed every word spoken to you from the Lord.
That is so good.
So good, Pas. Grabe, parang, Lord, that's what I needed to hear.
And that was enough,
Mm-hmm.
right? And this was yesterday. Kailan mo
Yesterday.
na-receive to? Yeah,
Mm-mm.
that word was enough to bring you out
Mm-mm.
of that
Yes.
darkness,
Mm-hmm.
right? To choose life. She chose to spend time with the Lord. And because she spent time with the Lord, she received the word from God, right?
Mm-hmm.
Those Bible verses, she wrote it down to her journal, and that was enough
Mm-hmm.
to get you out of that situation.
Yes, Pas. Mm-hmm.
Yes. And you know what? It's so good because a lot of times it's not just a one-time thing in our lives.
Mm-mm.
There's a lot of times in
Mm-hmm.
our lives now you are discouraged, you are disappointed, you
Mm-mm.
are feeling very heavy. Anong gagawin mo?
Mm-mm.
So, ito, yung mga steps na binigay mo sa amin
Mm-mm.
is actually how we can choose life. And
Mm-hmm.
these were actually practical applications
Mm-hmm.
that she shared with us. And hopefully you were blessed with this. Sis Tanya, thank you so much. I pray that you are blessed with our conversation here today at Coffee Talk with Pastor Celeste. Please continue to follow and support us by watching us every Saturday at 1:30 to 2:30 p.m. Invite your friends and your family to watch Coffee Talk with Pastor Celeste by tuning into our program Circle of Influencers here on Light TV, God's channel of blessings. Also, I want to invite you to visit our website, Wisdom Church of Manila org, and to come and join our worship service every Sunday at 2 p.m. at Thames International Auditorium. It is located at Calle Industria Street, Barangay Bagong Bayan, Quezon City, behind Eastwood. I would love the opportunity to meet with you and share with you and get to know you more. Of course, if you have any prayer requests, you can send a Viber or a text message to 0976 068 2022, and our prayer team will get in touch with you and help you out. Thank you so much for tuning in. You've just watched Coffee Talk with Pastor Celeste. See you again next week. Blessings to you and blessings to your family.